And by the way, Mark Levin was saying exactly last night in his show what I'm saying today. The exact same thing about how we don't achieve anything by storming the Capitol building, no matter what passionate purpose or feeling of. You want change? You want to do something productive? Support the Convention of States. Urge your legislatures to pass it. I've had Mark Meckler on. I've done events with them. I've done events with those guys from the Convention of States for years. And it would invoke things like term limits. It would return the control of the Senate to the states as one of the amendments that would be proposed. There are legitimate, reasonable things that are being proposed by people. I'm not sitting back and thinking that there are no problems or that we just go on with business as usual. And I'm sorry, but I reject the idea that if you don't support storming the Capitol, that means you think everything's fine and you just go on with business as usual. Hey, listen, I wouldn't be doing this for a living if that was my mindset. You know, I'm an entertainer, and I'm also somebody who believes passionately and loves this country and loves the Constitution. And I have been fighting for the Convention of States for years. 4 years for that reason, by the way. So don't turn to me and go, you don't support storming of the Capitol, which means you're okay with everything. No, it doesn't. It's not a black or white choice. It's not an either or. Either you support storming the Capitol or you're okay with Democrats and what they're trying to do to the country. No, you could be against both, by the way. And realize that it's stupid to think you can achieve anything by doing what you did yesterday. Not you, but people did. But if you do what I've done, which is have events with guys like Mark Levin and guys from the Convention of States Project, and you push for that, you try to get real change there. The federal government's out of control. We, the people, have lost control of our federal government. We know this. It's too powerful. It's the entire concept needs to be reworked. But we're never going to have Congress pass term limits. You will never be able to convince me that term limits are a good thing. I think term limits are a bad thing. I'm sorry, but I think they're a good thing. I think it's crucial to have term limits. Congress is never going to put them in place for themselves. You need a Convention of States to do that. So don't give me all you big mouths with your fancy, your tweets and your emails. Oh, you must be okay with all this. Give me a break. I have been on the radio now for 10 years. 10 years. And in those 10 years, I have been fighting against big government and fighting for the Convention of States. I have been fighting for liberty. I have never ceded any of that. Don't turn to me and go, because I don't support storming the Capitol building. You know why I don't support it? Because it's stupid. It doesn't achieve anything. It doesn't work. What it does do is it makes us look like them. And before you write me and go, well, maybe we need to look like them because they win. They win. Listen, if winning means that when all's said and done, we're going to be dealing with the consequences of yesterday by the clampdown on what's coming and what they're going to try to do to achieve to make sure yesterday never happens again. You're going to turn to me in a couple months and tell me that was a win? Yesterday was a win? No, I've talked extensively about real conservative ideas that will put the people back in charge of their government. I never once said storm the Capitol building. You protest the Capitol building, yeah, but so please, save it with your tweets about how I'm not really a conservative. Okay, I guarantee you that the people that support the Convention of States Project, the people that support the idea of returning power to the hands of the states and the people, respectively, as per the 10th Amendment, which is not there for slavery, by the way, the people that believe that are way more conservative than any jackass who storms in the Capitol building and sits at Pelosi's desk. Because that's not a conservative idea. That's not a conservative principle to do that.
I'm here live in Philadelphia at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. When you hear the phrase lives, fortunes, and sacred honor, these are the folks we should think of, those who anonymously gave their lives. Well, today you have a chance to volunteer. You need to volunteer for conventionofstates.com, the movement that's going to save the country. These folks were willing to step up and give everything. We need you to give just a little bit. Go to conventionofstates.com and volunteer today.